got this look on her face. She's white as a ghost. She's scared. And she just says, look.
It was supposed to be a happy family story. An American couple adopts an orphan little girl, giving her a new home and a new chance at life. But nothing in this story is as it seems. The girl may be hiding a sinister secret, and as for the family that welcomed her, they may not be as innocent as they seem. This is Natalia Grace. She was adopted from Ukraine by Michael and Kristine Barnette when she was just 6 years old. In addition to fostering Natalia, the Barnettes had 3 biological children. At first, everything seemed to be going well. The Barnettes loved Natalia and treated her like their own daughter. But then, things started to get strange. Natalia wouldn't grow an inch. Doctors diagnosed her with a rare type of dwarfism, but it was her behavior that was even more concerning. According to the Barnettes, Natalia displayed dangerous and disturbing behaviors, like smearing body fluids on the walls and trying to push Kristine into an electric fence. She even made death threats against them and their children.
She was hiding knives in our couches.
There was a moment when I woke up in the middle of the night and Natalia was standing over my bed. She's just standing there with a knife.
She poisoned people. She put chemicals in the coffee.
Natalia would simply tell us very coldly and very directly, I'm trying to kill the boys.
Did you want to hurt them?
It's all gonna come to light.
The Barnettes believed that her mental and psychological traits were too mature for a girl her age. They were also growing suspicious of the fact that she could speak English fluently without an accent. Kristine was even more disturbed when she noticed that the supposed 6-year-old had body hair and was getting her period. The only explanation they could come up with was beyond terrifying. The Barnettes claimed that the adoption was a scam and that Natalia was in fact an adult woman masquerading as a child. Kristine explained that she and Michael agreed to the adoption without knowing many details about Natalia's background. They were told that her previous adoptive parents had given her up for undisclosed reasons.
Next thing you know, the door opens and Natalia comes running in, smiling ear to ear, saying, Mommy, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy. Oh, she was just given up for adoption by her old family 5 minutes before that. There's no 6-year-old on the planet that would be happy in this situation and immediately start referring to Kristine and myself as Mommy and Daddy.
Her birth date was believed to be September 4th, 2003, but forensic evidence suggested she was actually born on September 4th, 1989. This would have made her 21 years old at the time of the adoption. The Barnetts petitioned a court to recognize Natalia's real age and legally change her birth year from 2003 to 1989. Their request was granted.
Do you have any doubts that Natalia is an adult?
Absolutely not. There's no doubt whatsoever.
The family then moved to Canada, leaving Natalia alone in Indiana. Michael and Kristine Barnette, who have since divorced, ended up being charged with abandonment of a dependent. However, they could not be charged with neglect of a child because of Natalia's court-ordered age change. Natalia testified against them, saying how they left her in a town where she didn't know anyone, in an inaccessible house that was not modified to her disabilities. She didn't know how to cook or use a washing machine and survived off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. She reportedly didn't even know how to collect her disability benefits. Michael was found not guilty of all charges. The charges against Kristine were dropped. As for Natalia, another couple in Indiana, Cynthia and Antoine Mans, saw her living alone and invited her to live with them.
She took me over to her house. She had a bed in there, she had a TV.
The Mans tried to become Natalia's legal guardians, but were unable to because Natalia is considered an adult in the eyes of the law. Nevertheless, they took her in and treated her as a child. Natalia seems happy with her new family and they seem happy with her, but she is adamant that the Barnetts are lying about her. She insists that she really was a child at the time of the adoption and that when her adoptive parents abandoned her to live on her own, she was only 8 years old.
She said that I hid knives on top of the fridge.
How did you get something on top of the refrigerator?
I can't even reach it, not even with a chair. If I ever went in the room, it was to wake them up because I was either scared of a nightmare or something like that.
Today, Natalia is still living with the Mans, and her true age and mental state remain a mystery. Depending on who you believe, she is currently either 33 or 19. The bizarre tale of Natalia Grace has captivated people around the world, leaving many wondering what really happened to this troubled girl and the families who tried to help her.